Welcome back to another Connecticut Yankee Jr. video. My name's Peter, and it has been quite a long time since our last video. We put a few out during the summer into the fall, but we have had a major project we've been working on here on our property, putting up a barn. But I'm going to take you through the history of our property. My wife and I bought this property back in 2000, the year 2000. It was originally the Rothstein farm in Sprague, Connecticut, and it was a active dairy farm. The house was built in 1920. So I think the house and the barns and everything on the property were built right in that time frame, 1920. The farmhouse is an American Foursquare. That was the name of the type of house. We thought it was a catalog house. We did some research on it, like a Sears and Roebuck house, but I could not find any markings on the woods. When we did a restoration on the house when we first got it, couldn't find anything that indicated that it was. There's actually pictures of the original owners here, one on a Farmall H in the front with a loader on it in the front of the house. They could have been just fun Christmas pictures because his son was on the tractor. And there was another picture of a Ford 8N that must have been here on the farm. You know, I think they were taken in probably mid-40s. The Farmall, I would say, was a mid-40s Farmall, and it looked pretty darn new in the pictures. So that was my guess. Mid to late 40s is when these pictures were taken. In 2001 to 2004, we went through the house, the original house, and restored it. And after we started a family in 2005, we decided by 2010 or 9 that we would like to put an addition on the house, now that it was my wife and I and 3 kids at that point. So in 2009, I did up some drawings and we hired a contractor and put the addition you see in these pictures onto the house. When we did the addition on the house, we added a 2-car garage and we added a family room, increased the size of the kitchen, and added a bedroom and an extra bath. So that was the extent of the addition, which you can see here in these pictures. The garage that we put down below the house, one drawback I saw to that after we did it is I did not have a lot of workable height for the ceiling in that garage, and it's worked out well. You can't park like a full-size truck in there, but we have a little our little restoration shop in there that we've been doing tractors out of. But as time has gone by, always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to put up a barn on the property, kind of in the same location as where the original barn was. Very hilly property that we have here, and decided to dig into the hillside and make a multi-purpose 2-level barn where I could have a workshop in the bottom of it and have storage in the top, and then even have a loft up above. 1930s.
I've never seen that.
That's on the bottom of the road? We hit a ledge when we started excavating for the new barn, and so that limited us on the depth that we could set it into the ground, but we did end up coming up with 10-foot walls for the basement, and then another 10-foot walls for the upper story. So good usable space, and we were able to work with the ledge that was there. And the weather didn't cooperate at first. We had several torrential rainstorms while we were digging the foundation for the barn, but we managed to prevail there. We got the foundation in late summer, and then we started construction of the barn with a friend, and it took us about 2 months basically from start to finish to get the building to where it's at now. Brendan, my son, is going to put together a video series. I don't know how many parts yet that it will end up being, but it's going to show the building of the barn from beginning to end. We took some very limited drone footage of the structure, and we did lots of time lapse of the different parts of the structure going up. So you'll get to see it from beginning pretty much to the end. So I hope you enjoy the next several videos that we put out showing the progress and what we actually been doing for the last 6 months or so. Been very active here at our own property.